Hi Scorpio, how's it going? Spiritual Barbie here, welcome back. Alright, so I just pulled these cards. I have no idea. I'm just like following just like the universe today, and I've just been totally just doing like today. I don't know, it's quarantine right now, so you know, I just try to just flow with just what I feel and like stay in alignment, and I just felt guided to do this reading today for all 12 signs. I think I'll get through all 12 today. So okay, I'm gonna get into the reading now. Alright, so we have the Four of Cups, Scorpio. It's all about finding solutions as opposed to dwelling on what isn't serving you. That's what it's all about. It's all about finding the silver lining or seeing the silver lining. It's all about, you know, seeing the beauty in what is not, as opposed to seeing the ugliness or the badness in what is. And the beauty of what is not is so grand and is so special that you're almost gonna think to yourself, why was I so focused on what was, when what was not was actually so much more beautiful than what was, you know? So we have clear quartz. Let yourself feel all of your emotions. Let your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings, your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. So you're definitely being led to just honor all your emotions. There's never any need to sit in boredom, really, you know? I mean, I feel like boredom is kind of like when you want to move forward or when you want to do something, but something inside of you is kind of like, or something around you, it usually is something inside of you, it's kind of like, nah, you know? Until you just kind of sit there discontent, but it's really no desire to change. It's like a stronger desire to be discontent than it is to go and do something that maybe you're just too lazy to do, or maybe you just don't feel like doing. So instead you sit like this, you know? Honor the reason why you've chosen to sit like this. Why did you choose to stay indoors? Because it was raining, right? So instead of looking outside and thinking, oh man, it's indoors, it's raining, why don't we think, oh my gosh, we're indoors, we have a house. I'm dry even though it's raining outside. You know, there's food in my fridge, or I have these, well, we don't know if there's food in her fridge. So let's just stick to what's here. There's beautiful flowers on the windowsill. My beautiful cat is near me. Sorry, my nails broke. And nail salons are closed. Okay, so no judgment, please, no judgment. Actually, I really don't care. Go ahead and say what you want to say. Honestly, it's funny. All right, so so look at the beautiful cat. I have this beautiful cat, right? My loyal companion, my loyal familiar. At least my pet's here, and you know, at least I'm wearing clothes, or I've got these warm, snuggly pajamas on. My hair looks nice. It looks pretty decent. You know? I get at least the water's watering my plants and filling these cups up that are outside with rainwater, which I kind of wanted, I guess. So there's a lot of pros. I'm pretty. She's a pretty girl. Look at her. She's pretty. She's really pretty. At least I'm pretty. You know, there's so many other things going on in this card, but it's kind of like, what can't you see? You know, it's not even like, yeah, this is what is. But what she's focused on is what's not working, you know? And that's what her what is. Alright, so we have the Chariot, overcoming emotions, overcoming anything that, you know, is standing in the way for a reason. This is opposing forces that are much needed to create. Things are created through friction. That's how things are created, through a tussle, through a pull and a push and a nudge and a shove. And you're moving through that. Okay, you're on your way. You're on the right path. You're on the right path to what you want. Okay, this is like the magician when he gets in his car and he's like, now he's moving forward. You know, you're on course to where you want to go. And this fell so straight out upright. I think this was the first card that came out. So there's never any need to feel this boredom here. At least what you're not seeing is that you're on path. You're on course. Hello? Hello? Someone's on course. Alright? You're on the path to your highest good. You're on the path of least resistance. With the Four of Cups, you're not doing anything. I mean, if anything's resistant, it's your emotions. So you're chilling. Alright? You're on the right path. That's what you need to see and remember through all this. Okay, and then we have Judgment. That's another heavy energy. It's Plutonian. And it's about making a judgment. Okay? Judgment usually feels really easy and feels really good once you're done with it. But in the middle of it, it kind of feels heavy because it's kind of like your ego stepping forward. And it's never as bad as you think. It's kind of like the hardest part of Judgment is the shedding of what was old, your old self. But once you get to the point of Judgment, it's kind of like you're ready. It's kind of like you're ready to, I'm sorry, my phone sorry. But once you get to this point of Judgment, it's kind of like you're ready to shed this old skin. You kind of like, all right, you're there already. You might as well just shed it and just accept it. Come to acceptance, come to agreement with it. And move forward. So this is beautiful. It's all about just accepting. I feel like that's all they're trying to get you to see. These cards are very emotional. This is Plutonian, so this is Scorpio. This is Cancer. This is the Four of Cups is water. Probably Cancer. And we have Clear Quartz, which talks about feeling all of your emotions. So it's highly emotional. But it's about feeling your emotions. It's about things aren't going that way, but if you just turned around and looked, like if she just turned her head, she'd see what's going on behind her. Is like, oh my god, she's overcoming so much, she's doing so much, but it's like she doesn't see that, and that's what they want you to feel. That they want you to feel that when you're in this energy, this Four of Cups energy, you don't feel like this. And you certainly are not allowing yourself to shed, to do this, to shed. So just appreciate those dull spots, because a lot's being done in those moments. Nine of Swords. So this acceptance that this reading wants you to come to will help you to live a more peaceful, more abundant life, where you can allow much more into yourself, allow much more into your energy, allow much more into your life, because you're not worried, because you're not anticipating the future and anticipating the worst in the future. You're just kind of in the moment, because you're allowing yourself to feel. When you get bored like this, you're not really in the moment. Who wants to sit here and feel like this? When you get in this feeling, it just means that you're not allowing yourself to be in the moment, because you'd rather be somewhere else. Hence why you're bored. You can't be bored with something if that's all you thought. That's all you thought was really going on. You can't really be bored with it. It's because you know that there's more things that you could be doing, but you're not doing it right now. You know what I'm trying to say? It's about being here, right now. But it's gonna click when it's ready to click. But anyway, Scorpio, that's what I have for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I just feel like I've just been guided to do these readings. I'm just gonna do them. Fuck it. I'm gonna move on to the next time. Anything else you want to know about me? Down below, description bar. Thanks so much for joining. Bye bye, Scorpio.